Let's say I want to find the derivative of arccosine of x. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is set it to a y equals, so that if I can find dy dx, then I'll have found this, you know? And that gives me something to work with. So let's remember that I can reverse the input and output of an inverse function to get the original function like this. And we'll work from there, because I can take the derivative of this and we'll see if we can get to dy dx to find what this really is. Well, the derivative of x is 1, and the derivative of cosine is negative sine of y. There's a chain rule, right? Derivative of the outside times the derivative of the inside, so that means there's also a dy dx that has to come out here, like this. If we rearrange the algebra, we're going to see that it's negative 1 over sine of y, which we can say still is equal to arccosine of x, or the derivative, of arccosine of x. So we're getting warmer. The problem is I created y. I created the y variable so that I wouldn't have to write this. And that means that I've got a little ways to go yet, but I want you to remember something. In Trig, you learned, and we will use forever, that sine squared of y plus cosine squared of y is equal to 1. That's always been true. Doesn't matter what the input is, sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. And I want to get to sine, so I'm going to subtract the cosine squared and take a square root of the whole thing. And you're going to get dy dx equals negative 1 over the square root of 1 minus cosine squared of y. That doesn't seem to help, does it? But guess what? We know what cosine of y is. We decided what it is up here. So I'm going to replace that here. See, I created the y, right? We only want to find, our only goal is to find the derivative of arccosine. But we said that it would be equal to dy dx. So we're getting warmer here. And I know that cosine is equal to x, so I can literally say dy dx is equal to negative 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared. And this is totally in terms of x. And that's the answer. The derivative of arccosine is negative 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared. Just like that.